everybody. I'd like to read an article that was created by Dexter. YouTube is cracking down on unoriginal content with a major monetized chain. Starting July 15, this video is being uploaded probably somewhere later on today in July the 6th. Is actually from a couple days ago, from July the 2nd, so like 4 days ago. I haven't been around. I haven't gotten a chance to even like talk about it or even do a video on it. So I guess we can do it now. Though YouTube did, right here, unoriginal content has already been ineligible for monetization for a long time. They're only improving their way to detect the type of content. So I believe, yep, YouTube right here. Not exactly. To clarify, this is a minor update to our long-standing YPPP policy to help us better identify when content is mass-produced or a repertoire. This content has already been ineligible for monetization here, and the content viewers often consider spam. Now let's get into the actual article. So YouTube announced new update policy that further improves the detection of content posts to the platform and demonetized creators as a result. Google owns YouTube and takes more steps to ensure that videos posted to the site are original and will be more accurately identify mass-produced content as part of a new policy update. Creators of YouTube can make a killing with the platform monetization tool through the YouTube Partner Program, they storing it to YPPP. But in the age of AI, some users have been generating content that doesn't meet this criteria. I said that word wrong. Apologies. Now the site will be bolstering effort in cracking down on certain content deemed unoriginal. YouTube takes an aim in unauthorized or video. YouTube expects those making money to produce content that is original and authentic, or not repetitive. Content that should be made for enjoyment or education of viewers rather than for the sole purpose of getting viewed. The site current monetization policy. So I think what this is, right? What they're trying to say is, and I think we'll get back to it again towards the end of the video, is that I think certain content, what I think they mean by mass produced, is generally people who clip, and that's what they show. People who just clip, and that's all they really do. Now, I don't know how exactly. I know how this will. I don't know how exactly this will affect a lot of clippers. I think it's trying to aim at clippers who do, they just clip TV show and they, do shorts and all that. And I think it's meant to really aim towards the shorts and not exactly video, because shorts on YouTube are becoming more and more popular to the point, I believe there was a study, not a study, but a paper that was released, I think some time ago, I believe during this week or the week before, that there are more people watching shorts on YouTube than there are on TikTok. But if you ever been on TikTok, right, a lot of the shorts there that populate that whole thing, it's just really just movies, shows, some anime, and we are seeing that again on YouTube. Which brings me back to the days where people used to just upload like literal 3 parts of anime. Where back in the day, like YouTube literally had a restriction where you can only like have videos were literally like 5 minute long before they extended that to like having it 10 minutes, right? You had to upload a bunch of video, then you would be allowed to like do 10 minute, and then like again, you upload a bunch more video, and boom, you were able to do full on like long hour long video. Nowadays, I think that's more or less not even a concern or an issue, but back in the day, that was a real legitimate thing. And to think that like we moved away from that, now we are kind of moving towards a different direction with shorts. So I think what they're trying again, and I'm repeating myself, is just try to cut the fat. Now I'm not sure which channels exactly are going to be effective. I think if you're just strictly doing if you're just doing shorts, or if you're doing just clipping with no form of commentary or something, then you're generally may get hit. I'm not sure to the exactness, right? That's maybe just an aim at more people who do things like TV and anime and all that. But let's keep on reading. The platform said that the reviewers can't view every video and instead permanently focus on channel main theme, most viewed video, newest video, and the biggest proportion of watch time. Come July 15, however, YouTube will be updating its guideline and will be more strict with its approach to unoriginal content. In order to monetize as part of the YouTube partner program YPVP, YouTube has always required creators to upload original, authentic content. That platform said in the news statement. On July 15, YouTube is updating guidelines to better identify mass produced and repetitive content. This update better reflect what on that Well, and we'll have to see exactly what update YouTube make the effect that have on content throughout the platform, and if it ends up improving the viewer's experience. Now, again, we did see here that YouTube, the team, team YouTube clarified that not exactly to clarify. This is a minor update to our long-standing YPP policy to help better identify when content is mass-produced or repetitive. So I think when they mean repetitive, I mean you're just uploading the same video multiple times to get this to get viewership. So similarly, as we see on TikTok, people do that, right? It is a common tactic on TikTok to kind of sometimes just re-upload the same stuff or just think the same thing, same video multiple times, but just mirror it in one direction or high pitching it or increasing the speed. So I think YouTube is trying to just eliminate anybody who is just, I guess, quote unquote, stealing other people's content. I'm not sure, and I think in the midst of the whole thing with, let's say, with Ethan Klein, where he's now suing people for just repetitively, talking about his stuff, I think that may be a play. I'm not really sure, right? I haven't, I'm close to getting 500, so I'm not sure how this would affect me or how this would affect other people. But we'll have to wait and see, right, on the 15th, how this will affect a whole heap of channels across the board, especially channels that are focused more on just clipping and less on just adding an opinion or commentary. And I think that's the whole thing about the educational part or the entertainment part is I think they're willing to be more forgiving if you clip, let's say, the LCU, but you're giving your own take throughout the whole video, or you're willing or stuff like that. I'm not sure, but we'll have to wait and see how things again play out. But till then, till next time, as always, God bless and be safe. Bye.